Hey guys, here we are, DC Autotronics, Escondido, California, 760-715-2404 or dc.autotronics@gmail.com. So here we are with the 2000 Dodge Dakota 5.9 RT, part 2 of the build from DC Autotronics. So let's get to the batteries and the wires and so on. So what did we decide to use? Well, we're going to use 6 of our static back cap X2000s. Why? Well, number 1 is the space in the back, and we'll show you, and number 2, it's just going to give us a lot of reserve power, and of course the space. So the amount of space that we have and the reserve power. Could I put a bigger battery up here? Absolutely, but we want to keep the batteries all the same. They're just going to work a little bit better, so on and so forth. So these are our new battery terminals from 12 volt. I'm sure you guys can look them up. We now carry, well, 12 volt makes our product for us, and then of course, we resell it. We will be replacing the positive with internal fuse holders. So we will be using or installing, we already did, as you can see, we have 3 runs of positive of the True Connect 1/0. Goes all the way underneath, and we'll get to that. And we ended up running 2 runs of 1/0 ground. And the reason we only ran 2 is because, well, we ran out of space, and we'll show you. But is it going to make a difference? Nah, not at all. So again, if you guys are interested in getting some custom ring terminals with your own logos or whatever it is, and you want to save a little bit of money, give us a call and we can help you out with that. So again, this is the positive, or I'm sorry, the negative terminal that's staying in the vehicle. And what we did is we did the big 3, we upgraded. We kept the factory ground. Can you do it? Well, that's up to you. We did it, and we upgraded from the well, you can't really see it, but this one here is to the body, and then of course you have your grounds going to the back. So these are your grounds going to the back. All right, so the big 3 is not completely done. This is a new alternator. We do have either DC power or Singer alternator. We haven't decided. Either way, we're going to get a 270 amp alternator that's going to give me a 200 plus amps at idle at 5 to 630 RPM. Why do we need that? Well, because the vehicle is not going to get driven. It's just going to be a demo. So as we turn it on, we need as many amps as possible. So that's why we decided to do it that route. So again, either DC power or Singer alternator. This is not the alternator. This is just a new alternator, but OEM. So stay tuned. We'll shoot a video after that's done. And of course, all we did was just upgrade the factory positive, and we kept the factory. So again, the new terminal will have fuses, and we'll shoot video on that. So I'm going to get under the vehicle really quick. Bear with me, guys. Hopefully you can see it. Oh, crap. All right. So if you can see, we ran the grounds and the positives. You can't see the grounds, but they're in there. Underneath, comes across. As you can see. Sorry if it's upside down. Can't even get in there. Oh, there we go. All right, there you go, guys. As you can see, we just clamped them down real nice. Use some metal screws, and I'll get to that. And you can see the grounds there as well. So is it a lot of work? No, not at all. You and a buddy can get it done. It's not that big of a deal. Some people are afraid of screwing holes. Well, if you're afraid of that, then good luck to you installing this amount of power wire. At any rate, there you have it, guys. So the third ground is here. What we did is we grind the shit out of it, and we nut and bolt the sucker. Do not use a screw, guys. Literally use a nut and bolt. When you do the big 3, the frame and the body and the engine now become one big ground, as we mentioned before. So that'll allow you to get proper ground. So why did we run the 2? Well, why not? Running positive and negative is always going to help because they help each other. Positive helps the negative, negative helps the positive. So If you guys have any questions about this, give us a call too as well. All right, let's get in the cab so I can finish up the video for you guys, and then stay tuned for part 3. So as you can see, the grommets, 6 runs, 3 negatives, 3 positives, and we have them all set up already. We built the baseboard that's going to hold the amps and so on and so forth. Are we going to do any custom paneling for speakers? No. Again, we want to keep it simple for you guys as well. You know, some people are just not into spending a shitload of money and doing a bunch of custom work. You know, a lot of people don't want to do that. Shit, about 75% of us don't want to do that, right? So we'll just be putting the speakers in the factory position. Of course, I will be modifying the back panel to install the super tweeter, but other than that, that's it. All the wires already been pre-ran because, you know, we've had other systems in it, the RCAs, so on and so forth. I will be installing a small voltmeter, and stay tuned for part 3. After when the install is completely done, we'll come in here and we'll show you exactly what we did, and I'll get to the box next. If you guys have any questions on this build at all, period, please don't hesitate to call or email us. The enclosure that we decided to go with is something that we've had in the books, I don't know, for about 2 to 3 years now. Why do I like this box? Because it's just a good box for all around music. That's why. Is it good for SPL? Oh, you betcha. This box will, this particular design will work really well in any SUV or hatchback. This is a box that we used to compete with the XFLs and shit, even the TNTs. But the TNTs, the box just, you know, a little bit. So it is a small box for 312s. But again, it's made for music. You're going to get all around music, whatever you listen to. And this is not an SPL box. And our means for this vehicle. Is this box strictly for the truck? Absolutely not. But it will work. It's going to do what we want it to do. And I know a lot of guys out there keep calling us and say, hey, Danny, or DC Autotronics, what's going on over there? Can I use this box in this car? Absolutely. But if you actually want to use the box for what it's for, then put it in the vehicle that it's for. And what I mean by is numbers. If you're looking to get good numbers, in other words, be as loud as possible to compete, then then put the box where it's supposed to go. All right. If you guys have any questions on this box, feel free to give us a call or email us on this. So again, this box should be double baffled, but again, we're only putting 4K to it. So it's going to hold up. It's going to do well. Again, double baffle this box. So if you guys do need if you want to purchase it or looking to get us to build you one, this will work in any vehicle, man. It will. Can you put less power to it? Absolutely. Just don't go too low. So again, you can see, as you can see, you got braces in there. Bracing, man. This is what makes enclosures do what they're supposed to do, because you don't want any flex. So hopefully this vehicle can see what, anywhere between 3,800 up to 4,200 RMS of power, because with the sound digital amplifiers, you can actually see more power when you get more voltage. How much voltage can we see? We don't know. And that's why we shoot these videos, because we don't know. We go as, you know, we go as we go, so to speak. So whatever happens, happens. And hopefully it helps you guys out. So there's no bullshit behind what we do. All right, guys, sorry for the long videos. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email or call us. Again, oh, one more thing. The box is going to be painted by a local painter. He's going to do some, what is it, anime? I believe it's anime. We're leaving it up to him. We don't even know what it's going to look like or the colors. He will be painting the enclosure, and he will be painting the small little amp rack that we're going to build, and, of course, the baseboard. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys, again, I apologize for the long videos, but there's just so much shit. So stay tuned for part 3, part 4, 5, and 6, again, until we finish. So hopefully this will, we want you guys to see and witness what it takes to do something like this for your vehicles. Again, do we have enough power? Yes. Are we happy with it? Absolutely. We have enough current. The resistance is going to be minimum. And the amount of batteries, again, we're running 5 batteries in the rear, 5X static backup X 2000s. We're running 5, which is going to give me about 380 amps for 45 minutes. That means that I'll be able to blast my shit for 45 minutes straight at peak power. Yeah, that's a long fucking time. But are we gonna play it that? No, not at all. Not at all. Again, just strictly burps. I mean, so I'm sorry, strictly demo and music. I apologize. And we're using the same piece of shit radio. We got the JVC flip out 6 volt. And really quick, for those of you guys that are not familiar with the sound digital amplifiers, they do not like 4 volt or 3 volt signal. I'll say it again. These sound digital amps only need to see 2 volts or less. Okay? I know it's the opposite of what you guys are used to hearing or listening to, but believe me, these do not need 3 or 4 volts. You will clip. How do you turn down your volume radio? It's called a source volume. It goes from 0 to 4 or 0 to 6, whatever your car has the voltage output. So I'll be turning down ours to 2 volts. So stay tuned. All right, guys. Shit, if you guys have any questions at all on what you see, feel free to call or email us. Very excited, man. I haven't been excited in a while. All right. What else? Other than that, stay tuned. Shit, we will be doing more designs for the same vehicle. We'll probably go back to 8-inch woofers. Shit, we may even do the new H series, the Hammer Techs. All right, guys, stay tuned.